Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Hey, how's it going? This is James Anthony Allen, brother Anthony. Um this is COVID-19 part 5. I'm not gonna I'll get rid of some of this stuff in the background. I know some of y'all are looking around, but you need to hear what I'm saying. Okay. Um Let me share this with you. This is part of housekeeping. If you have um, a smart TV or you got apps on your TV like Netflix and stuff like that, go to an app that says this is for people in America and people in other countries. You can do this for other countries. Um, so go local news and then pick different cities in your state and different cities in adjacent states and other cities and look at the local news and see what's happening there. Okay. Because your local news and your national news are not going to give you a lot of news. I watch a lot of TV news and they repeat a lot of news as if there's not news all over the country or all over the world. Okay. So you have to really dig to find out what is really going on because they're going to give you what they think you can bear. They're going to give you only what they think you can bear. They're going to give you more than that. All right. This came to me while I was doing the other video or just before or whatever. One of the reasons why it's not going to be like the second wave and the third wave, it's going to be what did I say? It was going to be a cascade of waves because of what's happening now. Because part open, part not open, part of going to kill a whole lot of people, even the ones who they think aren't going to die, going to die. All right, I'm going to tell you why. Okay, now this is why cascade. Look at Europe. Look at Europe. England, France, Germany, Spain, Austria. Look at those countries and how they're going up and down in different categories. Okay. And how some getting second wave, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And some not getting nothing at all. Now, put them all together in one place, one location like the United States. Okay. Put it like that. And you can see how one can affect the other. One state next to a state can affect the other state. Okay. Which is going to lead to closed borders and all kind of stuff. It is another video. It's it's about to get real nasty. Okay, you can have a gun or not have a gun. Guns aren't going to play the part that people are thinking they are going to play. What's going to happen with guns is people who got guns are going. Those guns are going to kill them. Okay, the people who got guns, those guns are going to kill you and or your loved ones because what's coming down the pike. And I'm sure domestic violence has gone up 30% or more where you are because of COVID, because people inside with each other, they can't stand each other. All right, so in the United States, we got 50 states, 51, 52, whatever. And what we have is where was that? What we have is man, God, I don't know if you heard that or not. Sound like what is that thing? Quesadilla? No, because cicadia or something. Anyway, I digress. Put all those states together, and now what you got is Wisconsin. Y'all about to get eat up. People coming out. Some states are closed, some are open. Closed and open states. Closed and what you gonna get? Disaster. That's what you're gonna get. Disaster. Okay. All right. Listen up. A lot of white people think that they won't get COVID and that people of color are the ones who are going to get COVID because of the numbers. Numbers adapts. It adapts. It changes. Numbers going to change. Demographics going to change. It's all going to change. And when the temperature changes, it's going to change. I mean, Pollution is going to change. I mean, it's going to change on all kind of little things. Okay. So now the question is COVID-19? Let me think about it. Let me make sure I got all those little bases I wanted to covered before I go into this. COVID-19, very pernicious, most pernicious virus on the planet ever in history, human history. They couldn't tell you to stay at home at first, for everybody to stay at home because you all would have freaked out. But they are saying stay at home now. Everybody's saying, you hear the leader say stay at home. Not the president, not the people who makes millions of dollars, not the people who make millions of dollars. No, they want you to get out there and work and lose your life and be replaced by another person who works and lose their life and be replaced by another person who works and lose their life, because a lot of people out there who can take those jobs and be expendable. That's what's happening to you. You, where is that thing? You. That's what's happening to you. Right. It's happening to me too, but I know what's happening. Okay. Right. So the problem is you're in America. You're in a capitalist system that's not fair. Why am I saying it's not fair? Because the big companies are going to be saved and the little company is going to die. Talking to you. Right. If you don't do something, and the doing something is not getting out there and say, open up, because you're inviting death. Who wants to invite death into the house? What you have to do is get the government and these rich corporate presidents to give up their cash and pay you. The non-essential people need to be paid a monthly stipend from now on. The essential people need to get paid what they're getting paid, but a significant increase in pay to cut into the salaries of the supervisors, management, and the CEOs and the board of directors, who are all the board of directors and the CEOs. They are super rich people. They're rich people who can afford to give up the money. And what happens is during these times like this or disasters, they'll give up off the cash and they'll give you money. And then when disaster's over, they pulling that money in and they putting you on minimum wage, and you're not getting paid much money. You don't have a living wage. You got to work 2 or 3 jobs. You got children. You're a single parent. Isn't it time you wake up and start speaking out? Universal health care? Yes. Universal, what is it called? Earned income? Yes. While I'm on this, people who are early retirement, like me, you aren't getting enough money. You don't have enough money to live off of. I don't have enough money to live off of that. Why in the world are you going to offer somebody early retirement and you can't live off of it? You need to increase the early retirement for folk. Right. It's a travesty. It's a travesty. It's a travesty. I'm a nice person. There are people out there that are not black, brown, yellow, red, who are white, who will kill you. I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about kill the corporate people. Y'all act like y'all not vulnerable. These white men who are poor and suffering, when black people are suffering, you have to know that white people are suffering more. There are poor white people up here in this county and all over America that are suffering. They are suffering. And they're going to do something. They're going to get out in the street. Okay? You ain't going to get in the street because you think you got it made. You ain't got nothing made. Good God Almighty. Y'all don't know what's coming. There's another video I'm going to tell you about the singularity. It's already happening. What's going on now is step 3 of the singularity, step 3 or 4 of the singularity. And y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. But what's happening now with COVID is a step in the singularity. Now, whether it's produced by man, produced naturally, whether it's a natural thing, a carnal thing, or a spiritual thing. I'm going to my notes now. Okay. If it's a natural thing, it's naturally occurring. Okay, stop. Let me stop right here. Okay, naturally occurring. How many of you have worked around people who are wealthy? How many people talking to you, how many have you worked around somebody who with money? Okay, money, making $250,000 a year, money above and up. Okay, if you have, you know that those people live a different life than people down below that salary range. Totally different life. I work with Wells Fargo. I was an AV tech in San Francisco. I was a top AV tech in San Francisco, and therefore I went to the top meetings with the top brass, with the top people. Okay. When I worked with a Chinese company, and that's a whole other thing, China, that's going to be a video too. When I worked with a Chinese company, I was the person who was the Wells Fargo liaison. That meant I worked with the Wells Fargo's um, money managers who managed the top investors and top depositors at Wells Fargo. And I worked the boardroom, where all the big wigs come in and you behind the screen. Okay. Wells Fargo, Federal Reserve Bank, Vision 2020. What year is this? Anyway, I digress. That's on another video coming up. So if you are eating like rich people eat, they eat well. They have medical appointments, dental appointments, visual appointments. They get medicine. They take care of themselves. They exercise. They go to sauna, whirlpool, gym, tennis, golf. I mean, so they eat well. They exercise. They get plenty of sleep, and plenty of sex, plenty of vacation time. Okay? They getting all of that. COVID ain't going to hurt them much. Not much. But the ones that ain't exercising, it's going to get them. Yeah. But the ones who are doing those things, going to get COVID, go in them and out. Boom. They might not even know they got COVID. Boom. But the people like you and me, when I left Atlanta, I was eating no pork, hardly at all. Not much ice cream, not much fried foods, not many eggs, not many. Come to North Carolina, pig state, chicken state. That's significant. Anybody with chickens and pigs in your state, that means you're going to have dirty water in about 5 years. Undrinkable water in your state in 5 years near those places. I guess 25, 30 miles out. And it'll pollute any water systems in that area and go forward from there. Chicken, pigs, nasty. And on that topic, let me just tell you real quickly, don't eat chicken, don't eat pigs, don't eat cattle. Leave it alone unless you got a local person who's growing it, okay? Because the people who I've talked to, who got people working in places and stuff, they say don't eat it because it's got doo-doo on it. There's E. coli on your food. Make sure you wash it real good. Wash it real good. I don't know what heat does to COVID. I don't know. I guess it kills it. I don't know. But or makes it go dormant. That's the thing you got to know about viruses. They go dormant. Don't die. They just go dormant. Oh, a cell. Let me get it. That's how it works, man. Okay. So, COVID-19, natural, carnal. Let me finish. So poor people eat all kind of pork. I got high blood pressure. I can't even believe it. I am shocked. I tested it, checked this morning. High. Checked it yesterday. High. In the morning yesterday. High. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, good God Almighty. So if you're not eating right, eating pork, which gives you high blood pressure and all kind of worms. Pork is filled with worms if you don't know. Okay. 2, eating right, getting your nutrients in your food. You can't get nutrients hardly in your food. If you eat food and don't have energy, that food is dead. There's a lot of dead food in the environment or in our food supply. A lot of dead food. I'm not talking about dead chickens and stuff like that. I'm talking about non-nutritious food that doesn't have depleted of vitamins and nutrients A lot of them. Then you stick it in the microwave and then you diminish it even more, or overcook it and you diminish it even more, or whatever the case may be, or improper digestion, washing your food down with liquids, that kind of stuff. Um, Eggs, cholesterol, fat, greasy foods. Golly, I come up in North Carolina, everybody's cooking fried this, fried that, fried. And I'm like, golly, they don't want to live. They want to die. They keep eating all this fried food. Uh, so, I mean, and it's hard not to eat all of the stuff I mentioned. It's very difficult because I'm in the place of doing it. I don't have my bowl of cereal right here, but I'm trying to eat cereal. I mean, not cereal, oatmeal. I'm trying to eat oatmeal. It is hard to eat oatmeal every day in the morning. And I'm trying to eat snacks if I can. I hadn't gotten to that, but I am eating in the morning. I ate this morning, yesterday morning. But so if you don't get good nutrients, you got to take your multivitamins. Take your multivitamins, please. I saw that on TV. I was surprised because they've been banned. They've been beating up multivitamins and supplements because that's the food industry doing that because they don't want you to be strong and your immune system strong because they have to feed the medical industry who has to feed the pharmaceutical industry. Are you following all this? Okay. And let me tell you something else that you hadn't thought about. What about the back end? All them people going into hospitals who come out, they got big time medical bills. Big time. You watch somebody going to swoop in and pay that. What needs to happen is we have to have social change. Social change. Okay. We have got to have social change. And it's up to you. I'm doing my part right now, trying to tell you, get your butt out there and get going. So COVID-19. If you don't eat right, you're going to get it. If you don't exercise, couch potato, you're going to get it. If you expose yourself, don't wear your PPE, then yeah, you're going to get exposed and you're going to get it. And it's pernicious. It's terrible. It kills it. It's a destructor of organs. That's what it is. All right. COVID-19, eat better, get your rest, exercise. Is it natural? Is it carnal? Is it spiritual? Is it a natural occurring thing? It came out of nature? They say it is. The scientists say it is. I don't believe it. Carnal. Is it carnal? Absolutely carnal. It's killing people. It's evil. Right. Where does the evil come from? Satan. And everything comes through Satan. Everything that Satan does gets cleared through Father God. Okay? So it's a carnal thing. But is it spiritual? Well, if it's carnal, Satan is dealing with it and it's going through God, then it's a spiritual thing. Wait a minute. It's spiritual. What's up with that? So if it's naturally occurring, then humankind is destroying the planet, killing species after species, going extinct, destroying the ice caps, destroying the water, destroying the air, destroying the earth, the soil. Okay? Did I miss something? Not destroying the fire. Well, maybe that's to come. All right, but so that's a natural thing that occurs. Now, carnal. Did Satan bring it? Did AI bring it to a person? Did a person bring it to a lab or at home in their basement with CRISPR? Because you don't think about CRISPR or hear about CRISPR at all. They cover CRISPR when they say it was not man-made. That's covering CRISPR. No. And they're using COVID-19. If you go look it up, Like if you would look up something else in Wikipedia, if you look something else up, it'll have all this information on it. COVID-19, look it up. I hadn't checked Wikipedia, but I know they don't know. They don't know COVID-19 like they know the flu. They don't know COVID-19 like they know heart disease. They don't know COVID-19 like that. It's a mystery to the scientists. They don't know. Okay? But it is a killer. They know that. Okay. So, carnal. Did AI do it? Y'all didn't think about AI. Y'all don't even, a computer that's faster than all the computers on the planet. A computer that has a neural network of all the computers on the planet. And networks too now. Databases, networks, storage, all of that. It's got all of that. If it's electronic, it's got that. Access to it, it's got it. That means it can use y'all don't believe it, okay? Y'all don't believe it, but they can control people to a degree, and an individual, absolutely. Okay? Using targeted words, colors, sounds, and frequencies that y'all don't even know nothing about. I'm studying all that business because I'm looking for the Lord Jesus to come. And before he comes, it's going to be a whole lot of nastiness. And we're in the nastiness right now. So Jesus is coming real soon. But as we can see, everybody's choosing money. I was going to say they're choosing money over death, but they're choosing death over money. They're just choosing to take the risk of dying versus getting a buck. A buck is not, it's only a tree with color and ink on it. You've given it value, and they've created the system whereby you are slaves, financial slaves, fiscal slaves to them. You're stewards working for them. Okay, that's all that's going on here. People in the news agencies, they working for the man because they're employed by the man. Okay. This is not about the man. This is about COVID, and it's killing people, and it's going to kill a whole lot more people. So AI, you think AI couldn't tell somebody to do whatever? Why is it that when you see that Burger King burger, you want to go get one? Why is it when you see that McDonald's burger, you want to go get one? Why is it when you see Taco Bell, you want to go? Why? You do want it. I know you do because I want it when I see it. So I know you do. That's manipulation. And you'll go out and buy it, and you won't even think twice about them making you go buy that burger. But they do. They make you eat fried foods, selling you eggs, fried eggs, which is cholesterol, going to kill your heart. Then the sausage. Mm-hmm. And then the muffin. Muffins, all bread got grease in it. Okay. Well, not all bread. Bread got grease in it, basically. And eggs and sausage. That's a heart attack sandwich. They selling you a heart attack sandwich. Why? So you can go to the hospital, so you can get drugs, pharmaceutical. These are industries. These are kingdoms. Look at them at kingdoms. These are kingdoms. Evil kingdoms, good kingdoms. Which one is good? Which one is evil? Okay, that's what's happening. Is AT&T a good kingdom or a bad kingdom? Is I'm just pulling something out. Walmart is a good kingdom, bad kingdom. I mean, just is it a good kingdom or a bad kingdom? Is it doing good in the world or bad in the world? If it's a good kingdom, support it. If it's a bad kingdom, don't support it. It's simple. Money works and talks in America, in any capitalist system. Money talks. So people who are being affected negatively, let your money talk for you. If your feet can't walk for you, let your money talk for you. Stop buying processed foods. Stop buying crap that's killing you, that's going to allow COVID to take you away from here. So is it AI? Who knows? Is it man-made CRISPR? Who knows? Is it a Chinese lab? Who knows? Now, the Chinese angle is very interesting, okay, because when you look at the quantum super AI competition globally, China is in the lead. And so they're going to do things to stay in the lead because whoever wins this quantum super AI race rules the planet. It's the mentality. That's the mentality. They rule the planet. Okay. Because they can encrypt things that people can't encrypt and all kind of other stuff that I don't even know about. All right. So then the other thing is spiritual. If it's spiritual, and I'm pretty sure it is, then it's going to have a spiritual impact. It's going to have a spiritual impact. So what you are seeing is people are being nice to other people, individuals are being nice to other people, and that's good. But historically, what has been shown is once the disaster is over, people go back to their old ways. And that's the problem. That's why we got COVID in the first place. It's because we're in these negative ways. It's destroying the planet. Oops, sorry about that. So I really didn't talk about on the natural part of it how we are killing the planet, and so the planet retaliates with a virus. I didn't get to that. I didn't tell you that part. We destroyed the planet, earth, water, wind, all that kind of stuff. And the planet, as a living organism, does it have DNA? I don't know. It has a frequency. 7.83 is the frequency of the Earth. 7.83 is the frequency of the Earth. 7.83 is the frequency of the brain. 7.83 is the frequency of the body. How is the body and the Earth vibrating at the same frequency? At the same frequency, they vibrate the same. What is that about? Okay, so we are connected to the Earth. The Earth is connected to us, and so naturally, if we destroy the Earth is going to shake off that thing which is not conducive to its continuing to exist in a pristine and wonderful and beautiful and miraculous manner or fashion. All right, so I'm like 27 minutes in. Good grief. That's just this one page. I'm gonna have to do another one of these, but I gotta do something else first before I do the next. Another COVID. Let me just look in here. Okay, there's some other stuff that I want to share right now, but I will share later. I will share later. There is more. Before COVID, after COVID. There's different. Before COVID, the China thing, I'll deal with that on another video. So COVID-19, natural, carnal, spiritual, probably all three. All right, let me get out of here and make some calls, and then I want to tell you all about the singularity. I don't think I even told you all really. I think I told you in the car, and it was so noisy. Yeah, let me do that one next, because that way you can see what we're into, because y'all don't know what we're into. I mean, and then there's some more steps coming. There's some more disasters coming. Yeah, so a lot. Life as we know it is changed. We will never, ever go back to the way we were. That's gone. The way we were is gone. It's a new day, and it's going to be different than this. It's going to be different next year, 2 years. It's just going to change. It's going to change. It's going to be the level of change like before slavery and after slavery. And with that, I pass.